That is a real phone. Well, kind of. I built the screen, the keyboard, and the whole system behind it. I call it Terminus. And right now, the only person I can text is my mom. So, yeah. I'll explain why that's not a skill issue in a second. But first, what is this thing? How did I build it? And why did I decide to spend many hours making a phone that is objectively worse than any phone that already exists? Well, honestly, I'm kind of tired of people assuming that phones have to look like that. When you think of a phone, it's always the same thing. Glass rectangle, apps, notifications, some app you open for 1 second and then it takes you 45 minutes to close it. That's just normal now. But the more I got into hardware and low-level programming, I realized that phones aren't like this because they have to be. They're like this because they're really, really good at using up your time. That's the feature. So I asked a very dangerous question. What does a phone actually need to do? And for me, it's literally to just talk to people. So I built a phone that does exactly one thing: text. No apps, no feeds, notifications, just messages. I called it Terminus, like a terminal, but also like the endpoint of a message. Just you and the conversation. It's actually kind of a weird setup. This thing connects to Wi-Fi, which talks to my server, which talks to SignalWire, more about that in a second, which talks to real phones. So when someone texts my number, it goes through like 3 layers of internet plumbing and lands on this tiny screen. And when I reply, it goes all the way back like a normal text. So this is a brain, ESP8266. It costs like $2, and I'm asking it to behave like a phone, which is kind of crazy actually. It runs everything: Wi-Fi, UI, messaging, and it basically has no memory. The screen is like 128 by 160 pixels, which is really tiny, by the way. Like a standard YouTube video is 1920 times 1080. But it forced me to think about design because every pixel matters. Every byte matters. So this ESP talks to a server I wrote in Python using Flask. It's hosted on PythonAnywhere, a hosting website, which is free. But free comes with problems. It can handle incoming texts, it stores messages, it sends replies back to the phone, back to my device. And I even made a little admin dashboard. Dark mode, obviously, because I have standards. But here's the most annoying part. PythonAnywhere only lets you connect to certain websites. So picking an SMS provider wasn't like, what's the best one? It was more like, which one will actually work? And this is the keyboard. And yes, I built this from scratch. It's a 36 grid of buttons connected to another microcontroller with a name that kind of sounds weird. SDCC15W204S. I don't know who named them. Whatever. It scans the keys, handles input, and sends characters over to the ESP. And this one is programmed in raw C. No Arduino libraries, no safety nets, just bare bones C. Alright, demo time. But first, the mom situation. So SignalWire gives you a free trial where you can whitelist numbers. I added my mom. Great. Then the trial ended, and suddenly to add new numbers, I have to go through something called A2P10DLC, which sounds fake, but it is very real. And it's designed for companies sending thousands of texts, not this. So right now, my entire custom-built communication device is a direct line to my mom, which is honestly kind of funny. It's kind of slow because it checks messages every 3 seconds, but it works. And that's kind of the crazy part. Now I'm actually just having users go on the Flask website to create an account and talk to me. So what's next? Step one, I want to expand my social circle to people other than my mom. I'm looking to use some other sort of provider other than SignalWire, obviously, maybe TextNow, but they don't have an official API, which creates other problems. But that's a problem for future me. So good luck, I guess. I also want to clean up the case, clean up the keyboard, actually have a battery instead of a power bank, and put it in a real case with a real PCB. Although I kind of like that chaotic exposed look. It's kind of cool, actually. But at the end of the day, this does one thing. Text. Nothing else. I know every part and how every part works. If you want to see where this goes, subscribe. I'll keep building this. The code's on GitHub. Link down in the description below. And if you've ever built something like this, I want to hear about it. Thanks for watching.